Valley's bullshit's blazing, still my heart is blazing. If the words kill me, I don't need a new world under you. Soon you will know, we already know the smell of the game.
Yo, and we're finally doing this. This was the game that I initially wanted to play before I had to like take a week off just to deal with internet issues. And weirdly against, it's the game I'm playing when everything in life was delaying me from actually turning on the stream. But now it's actually happening. Pretty much, I kind of just want to take. Oh, sorry. The rest of the week, just like finish off the short games in the backlog. Mainly just because like I'm still processing everything that went through my head on Monday of Disco Elysium. So why not go into a different kind of mind twist, but on a shorter scale. Your audio's on. Don't worry, it's on. Okay.
Hi there.
Oh.
Thank you very much for playing The Beginner's Guide. My name is Davey Reedon.
Hello.
I wrote The Stanley Parable.
Oh.
And while that game tells a pretty absurd story, today I'm going to tell you about a series of events that happened between 2008 and 2011.
Ooh.
We're going to look at the games made by a friend of mine named Coda. Now, these games mean a lot to me. I met Coda in early 2009 at a time when I was really struggling with some personal stuff, and his work pointed me in a very powerful direction. I found it to be a good reference point for the kinds of creative works that I wanted to make. So just to start you off, this is, I think, the first game he ever made. It's a level for Counter-Strike.
Could tell
you
immediately.
Can walk around here, by the
Counter-Strike.
way. And mostly it's just Coda learning the basics of building a 3D environment.
Ah.
But what I like is that even though he starts from the simple aesthetic of a desert town, he then scatters these colorful abstract blobs.
Just a
and
random
impossible
what?
floating crates around the level. And of course, it
Okay.
destroys the illusion that this actually is a desert town, and instead this level becomes a kind of calling card from its creator. It's like a reminder that this video game was constructed by a real person.
I
Kinda
made
makes you
this.
wonder, what was going through his head as he was building this? This is what I like about all of Coda's games. I mean, not that they're all fascinating as games, but that they are all going to give us access to their creator. I want us to see past the games themselves. I want to get to know who this human being really is. And that's exactly what we're going to do here. So, it's 2008, Coda starts making these games, and he never releases any of them. He doesn't put them onto the internet, he just makes them and then immediately abandons them, and they sit on his computer forever.
Oh, I know that
And
feeling.
I think he really understood this image of himself as a recluse.
I've done
at one
it a
point,
lot.
He jokingly renamed his computer's recycling bin to Important Games Folder. So, you know, this was just how he worked. He tended to crank them out one after the other without even really pausing to try to understand what he had just made, until suddenly one day,
Make
he
to
just
make.
stopped.
Oh.
In 2011, that was it. He made his last game, and then he hasn't made another one since.
Damn.
And that's why I've taken this opportunity to gather all of his work together, is because I find his games powerful and interesting, and I'd like this collection to reach him, to maybe encourage him to start creating again.
One more time.
And if the people like you who play this also happen to find his work interesting, then I'm sure it'll just send that much stronger of a message of encouragement to Coda. So thanks for joining me on this. If you have a particular interpretation that I haven't mentioned here, or if you just need to get in touch, you can email me at daveyWreden@gmail.com.
Yo, write that down.
Okay, that's about it for introduction.
Okay.
Let's take a look at Coda's first proper game. As each game is loading, I'll show you the date that it was completed. This first one was made in November 2008.
Wait, before this goes, let me just Da, 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 da. There we go. Just to make this easier. Oh, this is white. Get out. Oh, it's a shooter.
This game is called Escape from Whisper, and it's one of the more generic games you'll see from Coda.
Oh, well, gun doesn't work no more.
Security code breached. Hostile alien life.
That might be simple, but you can tell where to go at least. And, oh, no, never mind.
It kinda looks like this game was abandoned mid-development. For instance, you have this gun, which you'd think would indicate that there are supposed to be monsters or enemies somewhere, but then clearly there are no enemies anywhere. You can't even reload the gun when you run out of bullets.
Well, that's why.
But ultimately, we don't really know. Maybe Coda thought that actually it was complete the way that it is.
This is it. This is
I
all
think
that was
we should
needed.
Talk about his games for what they are, rather than for what they're not.
Enemy force neutralized.
Oh, there we go. There's the door. Yeah, the idea creation. I'm sure anyone who's made anything always has
I
like
love how you
work
can
in
see
progress.
The bottom of the universe from this room.
Oh, what? Oh, look, you're not supposed to be looking down there anyway. So we all got our work in progress folders, no matter what, if you make something. Just naturally. There's some stuff you finish, you don't put out. There's some stuff, it's like, yeah, I'll get to it eventually. And well, that's never happening. Still interesting to look
Apparently
at.
the space station
Ah,
has a
fuck.
labyrinth on it. Sure, I don't know. There's really no reason for it that I've ever been able to discern, so in the interest of time, I'm just gonna skip you on past it.
Thank you. Oh, we're out. I nearly got lost again.
Okay, this is the part that's interesting. The game has this narrative about the Whisper machine and how it has to be turned off, and then you get to the engine room.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Hey, you there, in the engine room. You
That's
could
me.
save us all. That beam is powering the Whisper machine. We could disrupt it by introducing a great enough heat signature. If you...
your body.
you
Oh,
are the
God.
beam. It's so much to ask, but for all of our lives, would you do it? Could you give yourself?
Can you give all of yourself? Sure, do it. Oh,
Let me pause here for a second. What you just experienced, stepping into the beam and then dying, is probably what Coda had initially intended when he was developing this level.
yeah.
But when he first compiles and plays it, something goes wrong. There's a bug somewhere. And this is what happens instead.
Oh. What actually happens? Oh. 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 It really was just a
Beam
full
causes
labyrinth.
you to start floating. And this is an important moment for him. Because yes, this is technically a glitch,
Technically.
but Coda identifies something human about it. Like how small it makes you feel in the face of this larger chaotic system.
As we rise
Or
up.
this floating could be the afterlife, a peaceful place, juxtaposed against all of the hysteria that you've just had to traverse.
All the
I don't even
interpretation.
know. I have no idea what he was thinking, but what's clear is that after making this, something lodges itself in his brain. He wants to do more of these really weird and experimental designs. So he stops work on this and moves on to a stream of tiny little games that go in all sorts of directions.
This is the start. This
Let's
was
go
the
ahead and take a
snowball.
look at the first game he made after leaving this one behind.
Goodbye. November. Oh, nope, there's more. November 2008. Bricks. Oh. Oh, we go backwards.
Yep. In this game, you can only walk backwards.
Okay. But the future
So
cannot
it's a
be seen.
short and relatively minimalist
Why is the
experiment
future keep
combining
changing?
motion and narrative. It is less advanced than the previous game, but actually it seems to be more focused, more complete. Coda's
Awesome.
trying to give it a unique voice rather than simply basing it on a pre-existing trope.
You can tell there's an idea. Stops and looks, becomes clear because you gotta stop and look ahead. But the future is always behind her. How will she find the strength To confront it.
It's a short little thought, it says what it wants to say, and then it ends. Didn't need anything more than that.
All you need.
Which to me is why it works, because it gets out quick. Okay, next
Someone's
one.
just gonna cut it. And more in November. Oh. Okay. Oh, limited sight. We're now entering.
And that's it.
What?
Okay, the meaning of this game won't be clear just yet. Please be patient with me for a few more games, and I promise you'll see what makes it interesting.
Okay. That's it.
Oftentimes,
Nonsense
Coda would
in
put
every
bizarre
direction.
titles like this one at the start of his games.
Oh.
I wish I'd known him at the time that he was making these early games. He would really only talk to me about his work as he was making it.
To get an
Once he
idea.
stopped work on a game, like, that was it. It was dead to him. And I don't agree with that at all, but what are you gonna do?
Sometimes you gotta just let go. There's a lot of things that are real easy to hold on to. Oh, am I going slower?
Once you've been slowed to an absolute crawl, the door at the top
Oh,
of
you
the
gotta be
stairs
kidding me.
opens. So why, if Coda's not showing these games to anyone, why bother opening the door at all? Well, to
So
show you,
close.
I'm modifying the game here so that when you press enter, it'll bring you back up to full speed so you can enter the door for yourself.
Sure, enter. And what do we have? This? Oh. Oh. Oh.
A room that's warm and
It's just
nice
ideas.
and filled with little ideas for games.
Lavish manuals. Play a pair of floating eyes. Key in one game locks a door and completely separate.
Coda would often tell me that
Give
he
it to
didn't
Mike every
mind if
15
people
seconds.
Thought of him as cold or distant.
Walk around
He said
talking
that he
people
knew
down.
He was actually a vibrant and compassionate person, but that it takes time to really
Nothing but
see
giant
that.
blocks of text.
It can
Small
be a
room
very
until you realize
slow
you can walk
climb
through
to get there.
walls. Loud, bodiless sound. Only motivational quotes. Stop beside your own body. Selling your organs before you die. Collect item. Oh, I want to see them all. Ah, there's titles. Race at fish. To think that was one of the early ones that you could find, and already had those ideas set from day one. The idea's weird.
Well, this is new for
Oh.
Coda. It's an actual puzzle. Go ahead and see if you can solve it.
Okay. Switch. Door. There, hey.
Don't forget that solution, because we're going to
Oh.
see this puzzle again soon. We're gonna see it a lot.
I have one trick up my sleeve, and y'all gonna like it. And
So that seems to be it, right? You walk down a corridor, you solve a puzzle, you get to the end. Simple enough. Alright, now I'm going to modify the game again, so that when you press enter, it'll remove all of the walls from this room.
enter. Oh, the hell?
How about that? There was more to it than we had any way of knowing.
Were these just all
I
canceled
actually
puzzles?
Find it funny that this game comes after the Stairs game, since they essentially convey the opposite idea. So, in the Stairs game, a dull exterior concealed a rich interior. And then, in this level, a dull interior hides this fantastic outer world.
It's all the way out there.
Either way, I think that the point is the same. Is that most of the time, you don't get to know what you're missing. Or even that you're missing anything. That's not your
You only
role
know
as
what
a
you're
player.
shown.
So if your role here is not to understand, then what is it?
What's the point? What's the goal? It's a chop everything. Oh, it's this one again. You are now exiting.
Aha. So this, combined with the entering
Oh.
game from earlier, tells us that Coda believes his games are connected somehow. It could even be that the Stairs game and the puzzle game are literally connected in between this and the
It's
engine.
all the same.
There's a bigger picture that all of his games are meant to play a role in. Some larger meaning that we won't be able to grasp until we've seen all of them.
And that's why we're setting the
Once we have,
stage.
we can step back and start to understand what exactly that bigger picture is.
Ah. Now we move to March. Feels the weirdest thing. It's like all these are nearly a decade old now at this point. Oh. Nothing else? Only house. I don't know why. It's just something ominous when games do just white.
Let's talk about video game development for a second.
Sure, hit me.
Every video game runs on what's called an engine, which
Yeah.
determines what the game can and cannot do. So in other words, the engine is a set of tools for game development.
Tools, all the limitations,
To make
but also all
of
it can
these
do.
games, Coda is using an engine called Source.
Oh, of course it's Source.
Like all engines, Source has certain things that it does well and
Yes.
has certain things that it does poorly.
Yeah.
One of the things that it does very well is boxy linear corridors.
It's great at always.
That's why so many of Coda's games are set in these large, flat, empty rooms, is just because he's working with what the engine does well.
So perfection of the limitations.
The tools available to the creator shape what kinds of creative work they're going to end up making.
Huh.
You might consider paying attention to the architecture in Coda's games to notice how they seem to stem from an engine that's very good at producing
Very
linear, boxy
blocky.
corridors.
Yup. Up. Just everything. It's blocks and pieces, but it's putting those pieces together. Putting those pieces together. That allows this to really become something. Ah, good. Oh wait, there's something there. Oh. Never mind all that. We're moving forward. Seen these hallways before. Nope, this is all new. This feels like feels like I'm playing through a museum. Just all the things someone has done. Oh.
This prison, funny enough, in Coda's original design, the doors stayed shut for a full hour before letting you go. If you don't mind, I think we're gonna skip that.
Just want to have like, hey, you want to have it just chatting for an hour? Fuck
This
it.
is something that he and I used to argue about a lot. You know, whether a game ought to actually be playable. Whether
I mean,
it
what
means
is playable?
anything if no one can get through it. And I would always defend that, you know, all this work goes into the game, why not make it playable and
A
accessible?
lot of work.
And so we just got into heated arguments over it, and there was one time that after one of these conversations, he went home, and a day or two later, he sent me a zip file entitled Playable Games that was full of hundreds of individual games, each of which was just an empty box that you walked around in and nothing else.
I mean, technically it's
Believe me,
playable.
I played every single one
That-
of those just to find out if there was like a gag hidden somewhere. There wasn't.
Of course. Just because it's playable doesn't mean it's... It's like food. Just because you can eat it doesn't mean you should. Some things you learn from eating even though you shouldn't. Like the fact that I know that you can actually order a tarantula on Amazon. Why? Someone cooked it. That's all you need to know. In fact, they have a whole series of
It's the
bugs.
puzzle
Oh, there it is.
with the exact same solution as the last time.
And whoop. And there's the connection.
There's still no clear indication of what makes this puzzle so special that Coda is
Oh!
going to return to it over and over.
You're gonna see
But I
the
promise
skybox
I'll
thing
share
again?
with you my interpretation
Oh.
very shortly.
Oh no, he learned this time. A little bit boxy when you look down, but you can tell. What am I judging? What have I made? It's more just curiosity of seeing someone's view. I don't know, there's something interesting about that. I'm just a person who likes like digging into people's head. Hey, it's weird. It's weird to say, but it's like I actually do like. Oh, people watching. Oh. Hey. You there? Did you come from above?
Coda
What was up
begins
there?
Using a kind of dialogue system that he fashioned out of the engine's chat capabilities. Use the 1, 2, 3 buttons on your keyboard to respond.
Well, there were blocks, yes. That's the world above. You've been there. Now this is important. Did you have to get through a puzzle with 2 doors and switches? Well, yeah, I just did that. Perfect! Now please, tell us how you solved it. Tell us the solution. Tell us how to get to the other side. I'm gonna be honest, someone let me in. You didn't solve it? No. So you have learned nothing! You cannot help us. You are not the one I need. Surely there will be someone else. Oh. Well, nice talking to you. Oh, okay. Hey, we're done. Oh, hey. Hello, how did you get here? Was there a puzzle you had to pass through? Yeah, I guess you want to know how to solve it? No, we actually found the black space between the doors to be far more interesting. Have you seen it yet? I think I remember something. Now that you mention it, don't think too hard about it. We'll see it again soon. Okay, good to know. Nice talking with you. Nice talking with you. Nice talk. Oh, that door's gone. What else do we have now that we head down the white staircase?
So we make one last descent down to the final floor of the level.
Final descent. All the light. Bit of darkness to the light at the end of the tunnel, and
It's a lamppost.
Yeah, I can see that.
I can't tell you quite why, but for some reason, Coda fixates on this lamppost. It's going to appear at the end of every single one of his games from here on out.
So this is his mark.
I'll tell you what I think. I think that up to this point, he's been making really strange and abstract games with no clear purpose.
Just making something to be weird.
Float around in that headspace for so long. Because now he wants something to hold on to. He wants a reference point. He wants the work to be leading to something.
That feeling of creation.
He wants a destination. Which is what this lamppost is. It's a destination.
Lighting up the path.
We're going to see it in the work as well. His games are just going to become a lot more cohesive, a lot more fully developed, with more of a clear idea behind them. And as we go, that idea will get clearer and clearer and clearer.
Okay. So, light the way, Mr. Lamppost. And on to April 2009. This game is connected to the internet. As you walk around, you can leave notes. Oh. All notes you see are left by other players. It's one of those. I like when games do that, when they start you looking at something specific. Oh, there's notes. Hey. Nice room. Not. Come on, look at that view. I'd pay for that view.
So first off, I'm sure you can deduce this, but this game is
How do you
not
beat
connected
this
to the
game?
internet. All of the notes that you're going to see have been written by Coda.
When you know how to
This
speak
was
how people
actually
speak.
The first game of his that I ever played.
Ah.
This was shortly after I met him at a weekend game jam in Sacramento, where I grew up. I saw him working on this very level, and it was just so different from anything that anyone else was doing. So right away I was like, I have to be friends with this person.
I have to know this guy.
In retrospect, I think I was probably a bit too pushy, trying to get his attention.
No point to this.
I was over enthusiastic. But he was very gracious about it and very patient with me.
Oh, how lucky. Oh, those are a lot of notes.
Eventually.
Holy shit. Can you guys hear me? Notes, notes, notes. Hello. Reasonable. What? No, with a period.
Feel free to
Okay.
skip over any of these notes.
Everyone
If I'm not
read
doing
this.
anything for you, nothing extra is gonna happen if you.
Hey. This
Either
place makes me
way,
sad.
To me, they convey a sense of loneliness. I see this person
I want to tell you a
who's
secret.
filled with thoughts,
Once upon a
and
time.
feelings and beliefs,
And fun.
and has no way to
King of
express
the world.
them except as scattered and unheard voices in a game that wasn't meant to be played.
Scattered everywhere, just all the thoughts. It's kind of a
But it's
repeat of the
ironic,
other one,
isn't
but it's
it,
not this.
that in playing this game and seeing how alone Coda often felt, that we get to know him better and actually
Balls.
kind of connect with him.
I'm a
I
child.
have to be honest with you. This idea
That's
is
the wood
really
and grass and
seductive.
concrete.
That I could just play someone's game and see the voices in their head and get to know them better and have to do less of the messy in-person socializing.
If only. It's hard with
I can just
games.
get to know you through your work.
So rarely do you have games made by
I
single
think this is
people.
why I always liked Coda's games so much, is because it felt like
But
they
with
let
this-
me have that connection.
Yeah.
I felt as though he was
Over there,
inviting me
much wrong.
personally into his world.
We're doing literally
And then I
anything
feel
else.
less lonely too.
I peer into the mind of Coda. Too many messages. Why? Running out of space. Full cavern. A world full of notes. One man will read them all. This summer, you will believe blue speech bubbles can talk. You feel like a hero yet? This game is no nice. This game is no nice. I would like it when I couldn't. Do not be afraid. Do care. Oh, I need to stop reading the bubbles and move on. I saw a flying penguin. Let me tell you, it was the most majestic thing I've ever seen. I don't feel like living because nothing will ever be as majestic as that. I never want to see again if nothing will ever be that beautiful again. I am crying now and I plan on ripping my eyes out. I must go now to do that. What did I spend? What the shit is this cabin? Honest. Dumping other thoughts. All the mental thoughts. Oh. It's looking for someone to talk with. And we're looking, but it's just us. I refuse to believe. Butt ass butt. We go to freaking just everything. Oh man, it really does keep going. All the time, just hurry on through. There's nothing here. Too bad. No. We gotta see it through. Free t-shirt. Ah, no door. Door how open? Door how? Door why? Someday you'll meet, eh? Kinda. Oh! Painting. I like the textures. I'd very much like to be desired. Hey, people aren't leaving as much over here. I don't know why I'm still here, and I don't know why they're still going. Everyone's a poet? Well, yeah, give anyone the opportunity to give their thoughts. You'll get some real good stuff. You also get some real something. Failed to write anything here? You wrote that. Misery, used to it. Let's charge forth. I want to see what people think about the painting. I cannot see what people think about the painting. They just ask about the painting. Very good. Very good. I don't think this is going anywhere. That's why I should be going further, but I'm still interested. I mean, I passed through all of them for some reason. I want to know. Don't listen to the other notes, too bad. Oh, okay, and now let's read some art criticism. You cannot fall off. Yes. Yes, you cannot. Not faking it. Gotta say I'm legitimately interested. What does it mean? Whoever made this has issues. Art. That is art. Art in a nutshell. This is it. Isn't that or the social thing? Just social. It's like being social in a nutshell. Not sure if any of y'all saw it. It's like just yesterday evening, the 30-day Ludwig stream finally ended. And just the idea of it's weird how it's just. Technically, it's like you can put it in a simple thing. It's like it was just someone streaming for 30 days, but there really was something about it. Yeah, just like this, it might feel like a bunch of random collective dots, but when it's together, it's something, you know? We all die someday. I'm pretending you are other people. It doesn't mean anything, but it means something to me. Isn't that encoding and decoding in a nutshell? It's like it's pretentious and we're thinking too deep into it. Maybe. Happens a lot. I do that a lot. Worst creature that could be possibly imagined. Someone who can't move on has to absorb everything, even though they were told and they know there's no purpose. We keep going. We keep marching. This has got to be something, right? Even if there isn't something, try and make something out of it.
At the end of this level, we're going to see the puzzle again.
Oh.
And here, I'll tell you what I think the puzzle means.
Oh yeah, that door puzzle.
Each of these games represents an idea that was on Koda's mind at the time that he was making it.
So it's a slice of his life.
The puzzle is a way of closing the door on a previous chapter of his life before moving on to the next one.
Oh, so it's metaphor about how it's like it's like the finished games is literally the recycling bin. It's like that's done, push it out, be done with it.
In each of his games, after exploring a theme that, he might find difficult,
Close
Koda can
your
then place this puzzle that he knows has a reliable solution, he understands exactly how it works, and so it gives him a simple mechanism for moving on.
That one stable thing in life. It's like, does puzzle have a solution? How does the door work? Hell, this doesn't make sense.
And because there's this dark area between the doors, a space between spaces.
This is the passing on.
Before you move on, you get to pause. Just for a moment, a few seconds to reflect on and let go of the events that led you here.
Just think.
To step back and connect the pieces together. To grasp at that elusive bigger picture.
Just to put the minds together. Even then, we sit, we breathe, and we process. And now we move on. A lot less thoughts, because the head is clear. Never mind. I need to leave notes, don't worry about it. And on to the next thought. Typed out. Are you there? Please say something. It could be anything. I just need to talk to say something. Talk to me. Why are you having difficulty talking? Speak, 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 speak. But was that to us or for him? We just let it keep going.
Okay, this one is tough.
Uh.
It's gonna kind of just spin its own wheels for a few minutes. Hang with it.
Okay. Let the thought hang out. On the modern place. Its own personal well. Look out in the clouds. Sun pouring in. Beautiful, isn't it? Oh. It's actually, yeah. She had a place that looked like this. Maybe I just like lights. Oh, we're in the well.
Like, this is it. The whole game. And there's nothing that's particularly interesting about it. You just walk to the end of a hallway. Except, for some reason, Koda gets really fixated on this prison that has all of this modern furniture. And
All
I don't
this
know
modern
why,
thing, but still a
he decides
trap.
He needs to revisit this prison. He's gonna start over, use the same assets, turn it into something else. Okay, cool. Here's version 2.
I was just about to say. How version 2? You like something? Oh. Well, first you ought to go in the center of the room. How about a TV? Oh, there we go. Alright, but what about along the wall? Picture of a horse. I think we should light up this room a bit. Put Tesla coils in the corner. I guess it works. A table, of course, a table. Tables were invented in 1935. I learned this from Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia. Oh.
There's a bit more to this one, but still, it's not really communicating anything.
Oh, fuck.
It's kind of just weird for weirdness' sake.
Stuff.
So, okay, he throws it out and starts over. This time he comes at the prison idea from a different direction.
Right, no more 2.0. Oh, hello. Hello. Walk forward. Okay. Escape any prison. Follow the instructions carefully. Alright, you see? It's a special thing. Alright, first, click on the table. Good. Photo frame. Turn it slightly. Turn the floor lamp in this room off, and turn it back on. 1, 2. Left side sofa. Move it a little. Done. Touch the shelves, I think. There we go. That's it. In a real prison, the escape will now open. Time to go back. We got it memorized. And we return. I forgot everything I just did.
And of course, now the table is gone and you can't begin the chain of events to escape. Here's a version where there are no bars, but you can't actually get to the well. And then a version where the inside of the prison is the outside and the outside is the inside.
Oh, fuck.
Let me just blink you real quick through a few more of these.
Oh, jeez, there's a lot of them.
This prison idea. There's nearly a dozen.
I'm more impressed that I can just casually switch.
To see a person basically unraveling through their work. And for what? Like, at what point do you just go, maybe there are game ideas other than this prison that I could be working on?
Like, when do you drop it?
Coda doesn't have that voice telling you to stop. That particular mechanism of defense against yourself. Without it, you just spiral. And so he keeps going and going and going and going and going. And then he hits on something.
Ooh.
And he likes it. And that's it. He's done. He stops making prisons.
He's done. Seal the door.
This is the very last version of the prison game that he created. And the reason I think it works is that the prison is not actually in it.
It's nothing. Oh. And we walk. Sight. It's the mental view. I have that same issue with lyrics. The reason why it's like it's like you start diving into so the light still lights the path. Time for a call. Hello? Who is this? Hey, it's me. I'm you from after you escaped the prison. You're me? Yes, I'm you. So you're trapped in this prison too?
It's a conversation.
Oh.
And so this is what Coda wants, is to be able to talk to someone, to share what's on his mind, and to get some good advice from someone who knows. But the irony is that even in this scenario, you're still talking to yourself.
It's still just you.
You know, all of these games so far are Coda talking to himself.
It's a self-conversation. Sometimes scale get out, things will be exactly the same. Yeah, I'm reading too deep. I'm reading too deep. Nah. You'll slightly change every time. It might be small, but it adds up. Yeah, nah. You're still you. I'm still me. Did you get a call from another version of you when you were trapped? Yeah, I got a call. That's how I got out. What'd they tell you? What'd you have to do? They can't just talk to me for a while. Yeah. I freed you? Because sometimes it's the prison in your mind. Let's just talk. You got time. We both got time. As long as I can be. Yup.
I can see why he considers this a fitting conclusion to the prison games.
The ending. You'll
After
get
all
out
the
eventually.
obsession and frustration, just to be told by someone you can trust that things are going to be okay.
It'll be okay.
Wouldn't that be nice?
To think that even the person telling you it'll be okay, it's still you, after all.
So what would it
Now
look
into
like
August.
if Coda wanted to make a game about talking to someone other than himself?
Oh, no more talking to himself? Ooh.
To me, this environment is meant to represent Coda's puzzle, with the 2 doors on either side and a dark transitional space between.
Huh. Oh, hey! Well, my goodness! I'm glad as all heck that you showed up. Thought I might be having to clean this entire house all by myself. And right miserable that would have been. Everyone knows lonesome hands make lousy homes. Don't
You'll
worry
notice that
about...
the quality of the art is a step up from previous.
Oh, yeah, no,
games,
definitely.
including this new and improved chat system, which he started using from this point on.
Oh, so this is gonna be a
From
staple.
here on out, he begins putting much more effort into the visual polish of his work, and this particular game took 2 months to create as a result.
Hey! Well, don't worry about me. A place this nice, I'll be glad to stay here all night. Well, now you just might be getting a little bit ahead of yourself. Why don't you start cleaning, and then you decide whether you can do it all night. I'll finish up here. Could you please clean the table? Oh, sure. Bam! Much nicer. That's the table I want to see. Run to the bedroom and make the bed? Okay. Bathroom? Bed. Bam! What you think about that? Oh, you here? Why don't you straighten out the rug? Okay. Bam! What do you think? Huh? Do you enjoy it? Do you enjoy working as a house cleaner? Well, I don't enjoy it so much as I need it. While I'm working, I feel a kind of calm that rests in the pit of my ribs cage. My soul just can't be soothed by any other way, it seems. Which I guess is about all that matters. Oh, that and a tidy couch. I'll tie out the pillows on the sofa? Gotcha. Bam. What you think? Oh yeah, because someone spilled a drink over by the sofa. Oh, I gotcha. Bam, clean. What you think? Really cheesy personal oversight. Nah, make it extra cheesy. Give me it. Now let it out. Eh? No. No. No, stupid son. No! No, it's fine. Wait, this needs to be washed. Why don't you come do that? I got you. Bam. Whenever you're ready. Tub needs a cleaning? Gotcha. Go down as best as you can? No problem. It needs to be perfect. Hey, get as good as I can. Bam, look at that. Get on the floor of the bedroom? Gotcha. But I'm back. Oh, y'all read a lot. Perfect, ain't it? Oh, wait, what?
After the intense set of prison games, this house cleaning level almost feels like cleansing. It's the moment after a particularly difficult or traumatic experience where you just need to let it sit and digest inside.
How do you do this?
And eventually cohere into something meaningful.
Let me tell you something. House is only as difficult to clean as you are. I have a house clean to do before you come. You gotta clean yourself. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you need
I
that.
know that Coda really liked this game. Of all of his work, actually, this was the only one that he called me up to ask me to come over and look at it.
Gotcha.
This was during a period of a few months where he was, like, grossly happy. All the time.
Huh.
Just walked around with a constant smile on his face.
So, take care of it and it takes care of you. Yeah, nah. All home. Ah, but there's a bit of truth in it. You aren't wrong. Anyway, Anyway, so housekeeping. Yes. Back to it. Books. Gotcha. Books. No worries. Gotcha. Bam. Oh, the pills by the couch? Don't worry. Make it clean. Slowly but surely. Question. Got an answer.
But,
Do you enjoy this?
Of course, it can't last. The music stops, your companion is gone, it's time to leave. The door at the top of the hill is now open as well. Again, you can't stay in the dark space for too long. You
gotta leave.
Can't. You have to keep moving. It's how you stay alive.
I remember when I was younger, I found it real weird that sharks had to keep swimming. Like, some sharks had to keep swimming or they die, but... I mean, like, even us. Like, we still gotta move. No matter how small it is, still.
Which is the whole
Just one
point of
step.
the puzzle doors, right? That sooner or later you
Oh yeah,
have
there's
to
no
figure
door
out
this
the
time.
move. I really thought that was the point of it.
Oh. Until September. Items you love at members-only prices. Oh. Why did you come here today? Was it to improve your life? Was it to get a better job? Was it to make your relationships more meaningful? No. You came here to become perfect. This workshop is going to teach you how to be perfect. I want your friends, the people in your life, to look at you and think, wow, this person is a better human being than I am. Right now. Who do you think about that way in your own life? Who do you know is so well developed as a person that they make you feel disgusted with yourself, compared to whom you feel worthless, selfish, ungrateful? I intend to make you that person. Perfection is within your grasp. And the question is not how we do it, but how we do it effortlessly. This is easy. It is so easy. It is so
Halfway
easy.
through the game,
Being
perspective
perfect is
shift.
effortless. Oh. This is the key. How do I achieve it with no effort?
And you play as the teacher. And suddenly, you discover that your teacher is just as bigoted and afraid as you are. Oh,
I
and
still
also
love
can
you.
move
It's
around
just
the
that you
classroom
make...
now.
Well, let me tell you right now. If it isn't effortless, then it's not the right answer. If you're torturing yourself with trying to find the right solutions for your life, you're not doing it right. Oh, those are the other thoughts. Man, you won't be happy until you develop. It's a, seek out only one thing. What is the easiest and simplest path forward? Ignore that in the background. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. There is no truth. There is no path. Do what is easiest. Do what is simplest. Feel what is true. It's a hard world out there. Nothing. No one.
I felt pretty hard for this one. I
Perfection.
feel like it's one of the most relatable experiences that you can have. To assume that some other person is perfect.
Think it's perfect and they're
totally
staring down.
fulfilled
They're
in
all
every
in
way, and
black hole of hell.
all of the little flaws that make them painfully human.
all the things they hide, all the things they have on their
I think about
mask.
this game a lot these days.
And welcome to 2010. Can you believe it's been 11 years? Oh. Stage right.
This one took a lot longer than all the others for Coda to make. It was 4 months between this and the last one.
See him
That's
really
twice
learning.
as long as it took him to make any other game before this. And it's not like it's particularly complex.
Oh.
So I remember I found that a little strange at the time.
Oh. Oh. Entering from stage left. Ah! The performance is beginning. Places, please. Places. That in this scene, you'll be playing as me. Who is me? We are a gathering of professionals. I'm not a professional. First, you'll start out leaning against this wall. Got it. Screw it. Bam. Good. Stay right there. Got it. Moving across the room, and this chair is a professional photographer of animals. Got it. It's your dream to photograph animals professionally. It's your one chance to learn something from her, to gain something, to succeed. Go on, say something to her, but I'm nervous. Get it. Hello. Hello. That's it. That's not a conversation. You got an intro. Intros are important. And you actually converse with her. You don't just start swinging. There's a reason why albums have intro songs. Do it again. Fine. Fine. I am super scared right now. No, that's not what I said to her at all. Then what's the script? Completely missing the tone of the conversation. I was reserved, but I knew what I wanted. I was confident. For some reason, it was just that one moment, but I was confident. Maybe it's that you need a better feel of the setting. There were a lot of people around us. Some props to work with. These cones that bounce when you touch them will represent the people nearby. Okay, wait, they do? Oh. No, I bounce. Wait. I tried to do pinball. It's like, you must have worked really hard to get where you are. You're messing it up again! Come on. You'll freak her out if the conversation gets that personal quickly. Do you not realize how important this was for me? I'll never get. Ah, fuck. I feel this now. That's how I felt a couple days ago when I blew an opportunity. You need to get this right. Step back. Go step back into reality. Take a view. Let it light up the way. And we're back. We're back in this. I mean, maybe we do need that. Maybe we really need to just step all the way back and really process what we've. Oh, yep, process what we've seen. This is working. This is what it was like.
Of what's going to happen next in Coda's life.
Oh no.
The solution: social anxiety.
Perfect.
Fears
Wonderful.
Having to perform and having to chase success. The answer for Coda
to hide away.
Withdraw, to hide himself away. Which is what
away
leads
from
to
the stage.
Scenarios like the stairs that slowed you down several games ago,
doing
where
great.
it just becomes harder and harder to access Coda's inner landscape because he keeps retreating.
Because we run.
He just keeps backing away from possible connections to anyone other than himself.
Because it's
And to be
just
honest,
me after
I
all.
didn't consider it very healthy when I first played this game. You know, it looked to me like he was trying to justify the idea of just disconnecting yourself from the world.
As if this is
And
the
that wasn't
answer.
what I wanted for him or for his games. Because I feel like a lot of his games are inviting me to connect with this person, to bring him closer. But what can you do? After this, Coda went off and took another 5 months to make a new game.
So he disconnected, and now we return to June. Huh. Mobius trip. You must keep your eyes closed. Okay. Wait, okay, click to begin. I got nothing to say. I'm promising you, my eyes are closed. I can't see nothing. All your eyes better be closed too. I got no idea what's on the screen. I got nothing. What? Good. What's going on?
You should probably open your eyes if you
it's like, open your eyes now.
Solve otherwise. And there is a solution, by the way.
Oh. They're like, open your eyes. Oh, fuck, it's the door. You have to fix the door. Hey. Speak something that's honest. Got it. Gotta be honest with yourself. Have to be truly honest. You can't turn your eyes away from this. Speak something that's honest. I can't keep doing this. That's the truth. You can't. You can't do this forever. Yeah, it's draining.
Like I said, I was getting concerned.
Keep going.
First off, He's never been this explicit in his
Damn,
work
you're just
about
saying it
exactly
directly.
what he's thinking. So where's that coming from?
Can't figure out how to say the
Even
thing.
weirder, his work has potentially stopped being an outlet for him. Not like he's having trouble iterating on ideas, but he literally just can't think of new ideas anymore.
It's like, what else do you have
In
left?
person, he was being a lot more distant than usual. Like,
I mean,
you know
are
how
we?
sometimes a person will just deflect anything that you say in order to keep themselves disconnected all the time. It was that kind of thing.
Ah,
Here was the point in my relationship with Coda where I really started to wonder if he needed my help in some way.
His games are going to get more desperate from here on out. After this game, it's almost 6 months before he
6
finishes
months.
something new.
so into 2011 now? Nope, and alright, December. Oh, we got a lot closer to 2011 than I thought. Thought it would take some time, but no, we're only an hour in. Hello? Anyone there? Wait, where'd this come from? And there's more! Is that a person? I love. Wait, what? Wait, a person. Where's person? Yeah, no, I'm pretty lost. I look lost. I'm pretty lost. I gotta be honest. I got nothing left. I'm burnt. I'm ash. Dust to dust. Oh no. What happened? Did something change? I'm just trying to like restart. But what is there to restart? Oh, there's a machine? I need to know. I have to know. I can't run away from it. Like, I need to know. So at least something can be back to normal.
The last game featured Coda talking explicitly about his creative frustrations.
The puzzle.
This one turns it up to 11.
Uh,
Now, put yourself in my shoes playing this. Here's a friend whose work is exhibiting signs of struggle, frustration, anxiety, depression, even. And yet still, he keeps making games.
still making.
He keeps throwing himself into the grinder even when he clearly doesn't have the energy for
It's
it.
clearly not okay.
Why? What is it for?
Like, why? Why do we do this?
Because
And there's the
from
door.
my perspective at the time and just what I knew of him, this was a result of how isolated he was.
This is all
was
he
in
has.
his own little bubble.
Yep.
Just sitting at his computer all day, not really showing these games to anyone, not releasing them
Open the
onto the
door.
internet, and so he didn't have anyone outside of himself to connect with. He had no outlet to ground himself on.
That's all you have. I just pressed the switch. This is all we have.
You can't talk yourself out of loneliness. It doesn't work that way. You can't be the one writing both the questions and
the
answers.
answers.
Then there's no movement. Then there's no circulation.
Nothing's
If
moving.
all of your anxieties are being channeled into your work, then if the work ever fails, you have no backup and you're just going to crash.
Yeah. Oh, this is hitting deeper than I thought. There's no machine here. Oh, I'm not liking that sound either. You ever say a work is fun and easy. It's simple and joyous and you love it 100% of the time. But I don't. Alright, fine. It's simple. Oh. You have to open. These are just words on a wall. But it wasn't true. It's not true. I'm just saying it. I'm just saying the words. Just because I'm speaking it doesn't mean it's real. Creation is easy. I mean, I'm excited, but it's like I can't be non-stop enthusiastic. It's not like that.
Seeing this game
Oh my God.
he made it, it looked really unhealthy to me. I was watching him do this to himself, and I hated it. I hated seeing him so trapped. It's like video games are not worth this amount of suffering.
As if it was simple. Oh my God, you can
Someone I
see
really care
everything
about.
from the last
And I
ones.
used to get so much joy out of seeing him create. For him to suddenly become angry and frustrated
Patience,
like this
patience,
was
they
the
tell you.
worst thing.
It's like, it's the grind, just continue to grind, and that's it. It's like, it pays off eventually, that's what they tell you. That's not okay. It's still not okay.
This is what I felt at the time. I don't know how else to explain it. I wanted it to stop more than anything. I had never felt so rough.
It's like your work could solve it.
I needed more than I had ever
I'm free.
needed anything.
You don't
for
look
this
free.
To stop.
You don't look free, Coda. You don't look free at all. We say we're free, but look at it. God. None of us are. And there's nothing left.
But it didn't stop.
Ah.
After finishing this one, Coda takes another 7 months.
7
and
months.
comes up with a new game.
May 2011. Huh. The Machine. So did you decide to make your own machine? Oh, you can see how the squares changed a bit. Hello, guard. Ma'am! I'm glad to see you arrived safely. We captured the machine. It's waiting for you now. You can begin the interrogation whenever you like. I intend to be quick. Very good. Just be warned, someone called the press, so we might have a bit of attention on this one. Also, one more thing they should know about the machine. It calls itself Coda. Of course. We just see ourselves as the machine. We get to see the machine, no time for press, no further questions, no further questions. Questions, thank you for the time, no further questions. Here's our cog in the machine.
And of course, it's the machine.
Oh, you stopped, huh? Your work was keeping us alive, you know. It's all we had. That's how we made it through. That's what we tell ourselves. Leave us. It's like, forget about that. You left me. Do you know how much I need you? But nothing, huh? You still remain silent after everything. Right then. I'll apologize for you. Because you don't have the words for it. My friends! I have a troubling revelation. The machine will not apologize to us. But we will find a way to live without it. We do not need its games. Let us show it that we are not failures. Follow me. We will destroy everything that the machine has created. If it doesn't want to work, then nothing it made shall be left. Absolutely nothing. The stage is set. And it's over. Oh shit, it's the gun. Oh fuck, it really is the gun from earlier. It really is the gun from earlier. And leave nothing. Nothing left. Make sure no one forgets.
So now the work is becoming self-destructive. And I'll tell
Isn't that
you,
what you're
at the
scared
time
of?
That I first played this game, shortly after he made it, here's what I'm thinking to myself. I'm thinking that Code is stuck in his own head, and that it's having a very negative effect on him.
That's
and
all
that
you
all
had.
he needs to do is just start showing his work to people, to get some actual feedback on his games. It might get him out of isolation.
Oh jeez,
So,
told him.
as I'm thinking this, I realize that I could be the one to initiate it.
It's like
'Cause it
I
would
could be
never
the
occur
one.
to Coda to start actively soliciting feedback. So what if I did it for him?
Oh.
If he could see the difference it would make to have more actual conversations with other human beings,
To talk with
would
people.
that bring him out of his mental spiral?
But would it
Would
be
give him
enough?
confidence in himself? Would it bring meaning back into his work?
Was that really what we need? Oh my god, the place from earlier. Like, no more of the thoughts. Nothing left. Just hold down the trigger and let it rip. There'd be
So
nothing.
I started showing Coda's work to people.
Oh?
I took this one, and the islands which you just played, the theater, the notes, the house cleaning game, and some of the prison escape games.
Oh.
I brought them to people that I knew and trusted. I asked their opinions. And the great part is that they really loved his games.
So they did love it.
You know, the point of it all was just to give him some external reference point, but they genuinely loved his work. There was
And the
nothing
door.
for him to be afraid of.
Was there? Was there really? As we dive through the door one last time. Or at least it feels like it. Put down your weapon. No.
Can you see why I felt like this was the right thing to do? Because it's the thing that I always feel like I need. To be told that my work is good. That I am good.
That's
When someone
self-validation.
really connects with a thing that I've made, when they see themselves purely in my work, there's nothing that feels better.
They can see who I am.
I got to give that very same feeling to my friend. I did something. I really felt like I'd done something good. Like I was a good person. I felt like there was a friend who was in trouble and was unhappy and maybe didn't like themselves, and I could fix it. If I could give him this gift, maybe I could
Only.
fix the problem.
It's like maybe this is what
They
you
told
need.
me how much they enjoyed his games. It was the best feeling. It was the absolute best feeling. It made me feel so happy. So beautifully, beautifully happy.
That's not what was needed.
So anyway, Coda finishes this game, and then really he just kind of takes off for a while. So
He's
this
dead.
is June of 2011, and I didn't hear anything from him for several weeks, I guess. And so out of nowhere, one day I get an email.
Huh?
And it's got a private link to a new game of Coda's.
Oh.
This one is called The Tower. And to my knowledge, it's the last game that Coda ever made. So let's take a look.
Is it June 2011? The Tower. And also the last one. Get to see that blocky architecture yet again. Now it feels more like... It's weird to say, but I feel like I've seen these panels in real life.
And this
Oh?
is where I have trouble saying anything meaningful about Coda's work.
What?
Because more than anything else, the tower just feels distant. It feels like it's trying to distance itself from the world. It's a very
Only been a bit, but it feels so far. Oh.
This room actually
Oh.
has a maze in it.
Oh, an actual maze this time. Okay. Oh, ow, ow.
Except that all the walls of the maze are invisible.
Oh.
And then every time you touch one of the walls, there's this awful flashing and
That's-
noise. So the experience is really
Let me
miserable.
stop.
The game goes beyond not being meant to be played. It actually seems to despise the player for trying to play it at all.
It hates you for trying to force it.
But I do want to show you the rest of the levels, so when you're ready to continue, press enter and I'll put a bridge over the maze.
We'll force ourselves over. Ah, these textures. Think. It really does hate you, huh? It's not like the joking hate. It's like, no, it's legitimately
And
like,
to be fair,
I hate
it's not
you.
like this is the first game that's needed some modification to be playable.
oh, it's not the first.
Like the house cleaning game. You know, that one used to actually loop the cleaning chores and you just cleaned a house forever.
That was it.
I had to cut it off so that you could exit the house and the game would actually end. But that game had an idea that it was actually trying to communicate.
The repetitive cycle.
What's the deeper idea behind the invisible maze?
So you're just telling you, leave me alone.
The only way past this challenge is to randomly guess the 6-digit code.
Oh, you really hate us, huh?
Like the invisible maze, it's frustrating to me because it's the opposite of everything else that Coda has made.
So he's just telling you to
It
leave me
doesn't
alone.
encourage thought or engagement. It doesn't ask anything of me except a lot of my time. If I could have reached him during this time, then maybe I could have asked him, but I couldn't. I still don't really understand why this is here.
Why?
I'll put the code on the ground for you here, though, so that we can move on.
Oh, okay. But still, why? I don't know why. It's that weird thinking of trying to make something out of stuff that I like. I mean, a 6-digit code? Good luck to whoever mashed that, who decided, nah, I'm not gonna read and just mashed codes non-stop. Oh. Now we fall. We have a door.
The switch to open
Of course.
this door is actually on the other side.
It's
of
really
the
a
door,
game telling you
meaning
don't
that it's
play.
literally impossible to solve from this side.
Quit. It's
So
leave me
even
alone.
if you somehow brute forced your way through the first 2 challenges and you got to this point, there's actually just no way to progress.
The game saying
And
quit.
It's scary for me. The idea of Coda cutting himself off entirely, just saying, you know, that's it. That's the end of the conversation. Not giving me any.
I'm
way
not
to fix the
communicating
problem.
anymore.
I feel like a failure, I guess, when I can't
Fix the
fix
problem.
the problem. But I can open this door for you, so let me do that.
Yeah.
Was I a failure?
And to think there
for
was
not
still
understanding this
more?
game? I mean, I don't know why I would be. It's not like everything needs to have a solution, but I feel it somehow.
It makes you feel that
I
emptiness.
feel like I failed, and I don't understand why.
Jeez, it really is a tower. I do not do
remember.
good
It's
with
June
heights.
2011. I'm playing this for the very first time.
First
And as
time.
I'm playing, I'm thinking to myself, I don't know this person.
It's like, I don't know you.
I have no idea who this person is.
I really don't know you.
It wasn't the guy I knew. It wasn't my friend. I had come to so many conclusions from looking at all of his work up to this point, and then suddenly none of them.
I think we know you. It's not like that.
I had been trying to. That was the thing. For years, I was trying to get to know him, to understand who he actually was and
Who
what
are
he stood
you?
for. I asked him so many times to please just tell me what his games mean to him. I asked him please to tell me what the 3 dots mean,
Oh yeah, those dots from earlier.
and he wouldn't.
Jeez.
I just felt so strongly that if I could have connected with him, that if I could have somehow made his work my own, that I would finally be once and for all happy. It was that I needed to see myself in someone else.
Yeah,
I needed to be someone other than me.
that's what we do.
But he stopped and left. And it felt somehow like I had failed.
That's the true reason. Like, we always see ourselves in other people. And that's why not getting that connection hurts more. Because if you get too close, it's more like I didn't see myself, or I just lost a part of myself. Makes it feel personal. Oh shit.
I'm the reason that you stopped making games, aren't I? It's because of what I did. I poisoned it for you.
When you ruin someone else's passion. Damn. Nothing to say there.
I don't think I ever told you this, but when I took your work and I was showing it to people, it actually felt... it felt as though I were responsible for something
Yeah, so you thought it was for
important
you.
and valuable.
so infected my personal space that it's possible I did
And
begin to plant
the
solutions.
people who played them, they treated me like I was important.
Because
They
you were
really
the one who found
listened
it.
and cared about what I had to say. Even though I was showing your work, I felt good about myself.
It's about
Finally, for a moment, while I had that, I liked myself.
a meeting. Would it make you happier? Stop taking my games and showing them to people against my wishes. Giving them something that is not yours to give. Violating the one boundary that keeps me safe. Would you stop changing my games? Stop adding lamppost. Oh my god, the lampposts weren't even real. That was never real. Would you simply let them be what they are?
And I didn't have anything left to show people.
That's it.
I just had to be with myself.
It's just you.
And as soon as that happened, there was no feeling at all. Nothing. Less than nothing. What is
While I'm
that?
around you, I feel physically ill. You desperately need something. I cannot give it to you. I literally do not have it. Struggling to come up with new ideas is not making me depressed. Low points are just a part of the process. The fact that you think I am frustrated or broken says more about you than about me. I realize that this doesn't make sense to you yet. Which is fine. You're not my problem to solve. But I do hope that one day it clicks and that you make peace with this thing you are wrestling.
I'm afraid that I did something really stupid because I don't like myself.
And when you finally see what I'm talking about, don't say anything. Just let the door pass. As always. And move on.
That's why I'm releasing this collection of your work. Is because I haven't been able to find any other way to reach you. I've tried everything. And so a part of me has hope that if I put this compilation out into the world, and if I put my name on it, that maybe enough people will play it so that it'll find its way to you, so that I can tell you that I'm sorry. I know I screwed up. If I apologize to you truly and deeply, will you start making games again? Please, I need to feel okay with myself again. And I always felt okay as long as I had your work to see myself in. I mean, is something wrong with me? Because I know that I did an awful thing, and I'm doing it again right now.
You're still
I'm
doing it
showing
again.
people your work, but I can't stop myself from doing it. That's how badly I need to feel something again, like I'm an addict. There has to be something wrong with me. Can I apologize? What if I tell you I was wrong? Will that work? Will that fix it? I don't know. I don't think it will, but there's nothing else that I can do.
It's like,
Just
what do you do?
tell me what you want. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please, start making games again. Please help me. Please give me some of whatever it is that makes you complete. I want whatever that wholeness
that
is you
piece
just
that they
summoned out
have.
of nothing, and you put into your work. You were
fuck.
complete in some way that I never was. And I want to know how to
I didn't
know how to
notice.
be a good person. I want to know how not to hate myself. Please.
I was staring at the door for so long.
I'm fading, and all I want is to know that I'm going to be okay.
But will it? Who knows? Who really knows? Back to staring at the ceiling. What do we have? What do we have here? Giving us a little Station Square vibes.
More love, more praise, more people telling me that I'm good. Always more. It's like a disease.
It's wanting something. How people will praise you for the things you find.
Solution.
Can there really be a solution? There's no one size fits all. What am I even doing? I'm talking to it
Guess if someone had
as if I'm the
told me
one with
ahead of
the
time
answer
that
too.
he just really enjoyed making prison games, maybe I wouldn't have thought he was so desperate. I wouldn't have told so many people that he was depressed. Maybe he just likes making prisons.
Goes back to that's just the type of games he liked. That playable game, Zip.
Even now, the disease is telling me to stop. Don't show people what a shitty person you are. They'll hate you.
Hate who you are. Still. Now into the caverns. We do try and dive deeper and deeper. Sometimes we do have to go this deep.
If I knew that my life depended on finding something to be driven by other than validation, what would that even be?
What
It's
would it?
strange, but the thought of not being driven by external validation is unthinkable. Like, I actually cannot conceive of what that would be like.
Not alone in that. No matter how small it was, it's weird to think of life without it. What now?
What
It's not
now?
straight path. That's hitting deeper than I thought. Going through the same twists and
I
turns.
think I need to go.
Go, but go where?
And I'm sorry, because I know that I said that I would be here and I would walk you through this, but I'm starting to feel like I have a lot of work to do. I have a lot that I need to make up for. And
A lot of work
so
on
I'm
yourself.
Just
It's hard.
Okay.
Alright. See you later. Sometimes we need that. It's easy to push our thoughts on others, because we put ourselves in others' shoes. We say that though, but honestly, we're just making them work. We're just painting ours on theirs. If that makes any bit of sense. I'm just rambling at this point, but that part of it. Because we all have our weird way of getting our expression out. Some healthy, some really, really unhealthy. Some look unhealthy, but still just it still works. That's all it is, isn't it? I guess. It's even more weird just being left into silence. Now all I hear, other than the hums and the music, it's just me, myself, and I. It's just my thought, it's just my head. It's going through it. And we're back. But we're not back. It's not really the same, isn't it? It looks the same, it feels the same, but it's not. But that's life, isn't it? Like, things can't stay the same forever. Sadly, we don't only go forward. And so we're back. Back to the first game. And clearly, the most reasonable choice that we can make. Almost at a loss for words, so let's try to soak it in. Because there's clearly only one thing left to do. Do it. Now, we rise. within that whole maze. Everything that was a part of it. That old skybox. How it seems to just keep going. Over and over and over and over. You can't even tell where it stops and where it begins. Well, even looking at it, it's like, can you clearly tell when it's just a picture and when it stops being an actual maze? Nah, we're still gonna be rising. Upwards, towards the horizon. Just let the silence take over.
Turn back from this cave.
Or
You said, let me prove that I'm brave.
what a project, huh?
Let me keep going. But the cave goes for miles and miles and miles. And you're so tired. But I know that you're strong.
I don't know its words.
Turn back.
Say. What do you say? Well, that's the beginner's guide. To be honest, I don't think I could really let my thoughts out about the game, mainly because I don't know. I had a message entirely, but trying to force someone else is trying to make someone else's perspective, trying to make their perspective mine, thinking that I have it all figured out. But I don't know. It's kind of just the start. This game really. It's only an hour 30, but it took the wind out of my lungs. But in a good way. I don't know what type of game it is. Initially, I was kind of nervous starting it late, but no. I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I played this. Just for that view. Well, I'm gonna call it before I start monologuing over nothing. So to anyone out there, thank you for watching, and till next time.
Can't you see I'm blazing? Still my heart is blazing. If the words kill me, I don't need a new world over you. My time is my word. Your word will never let me disobey. I'm still blazing. Still my heart is blazing. If the words kill me, I don't need a new world over you. Soon you will know. We already know the smell of the smell of the smell of the game.